Service Bureau of St. Joseph County is reminding young people there is a place for them to stay safe as these cold temperatures arrive. And what may surprise many people out there is that there are actually thousands of homeless teens who need help finding shelter, especially when we have weather like this. I'm with Christina McGovern of the Youth Services Bureau this morning. Thank you so much for coming in.
No problem.
Why have you guys opened these shelters? Are they always open, or is this something that you're doing now as the cold weather arrives?
No, they're always open. We have our Safe Station Runaway and Homeless Youth Shelter, which is on Lincoln Way East, and we're open all the time. We can house up to 8 kids for up to 21 days. So we're just reminding teens and people who may run across young people who need help that there is a place for them to go.
And this is important because when you're thinking about places like the homeless shelter,
right,
they can only take adults really unless these kids are accompanied by an adult.
Correct.
And that's not always the case for teens.
Right, that's not always the case. A lot of teens, we estimate there's anywhere between, around 1,100 homeless runaway teens, and it may that they're homeless for a night, but in weather conditions like this, it's certainly something that you never want to have happen.
Yeah, one night can be deadly.
Absolutely.
One night on the cold. Okay, so you're opening these, obviously these shelters are already open, but
right,
let's talk about the number of homeless teens, because when you were telling me there are actually, what, like 1,100 homeless teens out there just right now?
Right.
That kind of shocked me.
It is a little shocking, and it's very difficult to get a hard, definite number, because we base some of that on the reporting of runaways to the local authorities, and we estimate that only 50% of those are even reported. So there's a lot that we don't know, and you can't really tell. Most kids who are precariously housed are going to school or they're sofa surfing. So sometimes they have some place to stay, but sometimes they have nowhere to go. And so we're actually the only emergency youth shelter between here and Gary.
Okay, something important to remember, especially
Absolutely,
since schools, most likely, a lot of them going to be closed Monday and Tuesday, so there are these teens that would normally go to school that won't be able to go there to
Correct,
stay warm. So
correct,
if anyone has any questions about where they can go or where they can direct someone to go as these temperatures get colder and even into the future, who
yes,
should they call?
Well, they can call our Safe Station Shelter, which is 235-9396. You can also look at our website, which is wsbtnews.org, and all the information and contact information on what we do and the services that we offer. They can also go to any local Burger King, the local fire stations. Those are national safe place sites where if their kid is in crisis, they can go there and get connected with help, and they will contact us.
Very good to know. Christina, thank you so much
Thank you
for joining us to talk about this important thing this morning.